Hey, what's up, y'all? So,
Part
we
two.
doing part two. Can you be platonic friends after sex?
And I was saying, I think it's tricky for men, the last segment, and you were about to answer that yourself. And my reason for why I think it may be tricky for men, and I was kind of interrupted by a call, is because I think a lot of guys, I think a lot of men think they have a sense of ownership. And that's a whole other segment, but I think they have a sense of ownership. So some people feel that once they gone there sexually with a woman, that they can kind of go back. And I think what happens is when we start talking about platonic friendships, I think there's is a divide or a I guess borders or parameters. What you would say, or there's a
Boundaries.
boundaries. There's boundaries. So because there are boundaries now, they're probably set at that moment. If it happens, probably set by the woman. And so if it's set by the woman, he's probably going to try to what I'm saying hey and that could be tricky. And then people getting their feelings. But that was my segment of why it could be tricky unless you practice certain love styles.
But you believe that it can happen. You
I
believe
think it
that
can
you
happen for
can be
men. For men,
platonic friends after sex.
I absolutely believe it because
Okay.
I absolutely believe it. Because it's just it's
So we had that one night stand, and then that was it. It was at the moment we both was drunk. It'd be a whole bunch of reasons, and then after that, I don't look at that person the same.
or you feel like
I'm not
sometimes
gonna go there with them no more.
or sometimes you feel like the person has a certain level of value or something like that. And I think that, I personally think it can happen. I don't know. I think you might have to be a certain level of maturity of a male for that. Um,
And female need to be mature, so you need to be grown folks.
Grown folks.
Most people that's doing that is, they grown in number, and I don't know about immature in the mind.
And that goes a lot to how we grew up. Though. I'm telling you, a lot of that shit, the way we grew up, which is a whole other segment we're gonna watch. Let's talk about that too, about how we grew up and how our mindset was framed as children growing up about dating and relationships. Because there's a friend of ours named Dan that think that women are made for his pleasure. You don't want to hear from him. That's a whole other thing too. Well, anyway, and I think it's hard for guys to get out of that. I think it can be done. I'm standing on that shit. I don't give a fuck. Be a grown ass man. Be platonic friends. Understand, know the opposite sex without trying to fuck them. That's not that difficult.
Okay. So my take on it is that once again it goes back to a choice. People, you take away the choice. I don't like my choice to be taken. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like my choice to be taken away. You know what I'm saying? I like the opportunity to be able to decide and everything I want to do. I don't like my choice to be taken away. That means I don't like the illusion of something what I think it may be and it's not. And then most women find out the hard way.
Yeah, that's real.
But I would say this: after you have sex, this is the repercussions of that. Okay, let's talk about if it's good sex. Okay, and you ain't got out in a minute, and they hit you right at the spot. Most time when it comes to men, you got to meet them where they at. So depending on where they was at, if they was mad at their girl, they probably did some extra shit. If they wasn't and they ain't in a relationship, they were just lonely, they probably did some extra shit. Okay, and the same way for a woman, same thing. But you my guy, my number one man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. I tell you everything, call you about every nigga I go through, my issues, problem. When then that night, out of all nights, we smash. Okay? And then the next day it's like, I can't believe it. Like what we gonna do? I want to mess up our friendship. But to me, you already, as I say, I'm gonna go back to this again. You already have a certain level of chemistry. It's just if you open that door. And once it's open, it's hard to close that door.
I'm looking at that's like to me. Okay, so my scenario I wasn't looking at from being dope at platonic friends at first and then crossing the line and going back to
it. But that's the whole stuff. That's what we talk about. See, he don't. You know what?
No.
See the hell he's sipping on.
No.
I'm sipping, but
I'm saying like I was thinking from the standpoint: can you be with somebody and y'all have a sexual relationship, and then after the sexual relationship, you become friends, and it strictly don't be sexual?
The topic. I know y'all follow me, but the topic is: can you be platonic friends? Okay, after sex.
Okay.
Well, if you already is platonic friends and then you have sex, can you still be friends?
And I was on a different motherfucking segment because I'm thinking.
Sometimes when he sip, he goes somewhere else, but it's okay because he still meant everything that he said.
Well, it is true though. That is true because I just haven't been in those situations where we're friends and then you done. You need some wine.
Damn, I'm out.
You got wine in the thing.
I'm out. But as I can say though, I haven't been in a situation. I just feel like my number one opinion on that, guys, is that you have a choice. Once you cross any type of line with anyone, it's hard to go back.
Damn.
But I'm going to say this because I got to speak on this because I know a lot of baby mamas and baby daddies and y'all be doing that. Just because she had your sperm to live in her for 9 months, that don't mean you entitled to her ass for the rest of her life. Okay? Wow. Just because we had a baby, that don't mean that you should be able to hit me whenever you want. That's some wild shit. That sperm is gone. That cum is gone. That orgasm, all that is over. Damn. We are not doing that no more. That's over. Okay? Because I be tripping. You know, there be guys getting dead. Ain't no ass entitlement like you get a certificate or some stuff because it's got to be. I had a baby by you. It be guys. Some rappers and motherfuckers got into like beefs because another rapper. The rapper's baby mama. That's my whole baby mama. And he was messing with this other rapper. They're not together like it's your baby mother. That's not your fiance, your wife, your woman, or whatever. And most of the time, the kids ain't even babies no goddamn more. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. For me personally, I just feel like I don't believe in ass entitlement. Damn. I don't believe in it. Whether it's an ex-boyfriend. Entitlement either. Then. No, I don't feel no entitlement unless entitlement and everything and all that is when you in a relationship. And that is mine and I'm yours. You're my king, I'm your queen. But anything else, because, you know, nowadays, I know you millennials, y'all do this situationship type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come over my house, we Netflix and chill. I order some chicken wings, and they was $5, and I might have put some homemade I might have mixed some mashed potatoes together, you know, out the box, or some macaroni and cheese. I put that together, made it like a meal, and then you be like, shit, we go together. You know what I'm saying? You at the crib all the time now, you know? And everybody be like, how do guys be getting what they mean? This whole other subject. We're going to talk about this on another segment. But it be the BANs, straight up. They be getting all that. That's two different types of niggas. You know, that's bitch ass niggas too. Okay, I ain't talking about that kind. Because that's a whole nother kind. But the kind that, you know, they said, women be saying, if you really want to get your wig snatched, so to speak, and you want to get thrown back, you want to go get that guy that's on the videos games, or you want to get the guy that's searching, trying to find his next lick, or everybody say all kind of stuff. You know, it don't even got to be no hip hop guy, because I can tell you women, those ain't the ones either. Right. You just got to make a damn choice and be a grown person and protect your private parts. Well, that's what I'm saying. So when you share platonically or won't, you just got to be willing to deal with the repercussions. Yeah, because it's always a consequence no matter what you do. And if you really value your relationship and you don't want it to change and you want that kind of person in your life for real, then you might want to think twice. Like, even though we is having that drunken love moment or whatever, you might want to say, look, because you already know who he is and he already knows who she is. And I know that he in love with another woman, or I know that, you know, she in love with another man. This is not going to mean that, but it can complicate us. Right. Because every time we feel some sort of kind of way with our other persons, me and you gonna want to do that. Right. It just depends on if you've grown enough and you can handle it. But I want to say to women and men tends to get mad when they can't get it no more. Mm-hmm. And women start to get like, God damn it, I'm gonna take it. So what you mean you don't want this? Yes, you do. But just be grown about it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a great friend, keep that friend. For the last minute, I do want to know, for this last minute in a second, I want to know, how did that conversation start? Because if that line is crossed and you guys are friends, mm-hmm. How do you get back? Because, you know, we kind of therapize and shit in your own way. How do you get back to that position of communicating, well, as grown-ass motherfuckers? Hey, yo, we was tripping that night. How do we get back on being friends? Those are the conversations that be so... I haven't been there, but it sounds like it'd be so fucking awkward to have. It's so difficult to do that you end up being... That's why people get really awkward, because they don't know how to talk, who to start, who gonna say what, how do you say something about it, and you start like kind of avoiding each other. I haven't been there, but it just seemed like I've been in situations. I ain't avoiding shit. But, you know, I'm a different kind of woman. I would bring it up. We're going to talk about it. Communication is the key in any type of relationship. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're in. You know, whether you're a parent, you're a mother, you're a brother, you're a sister, you're a friend, you're a lover, you need to be able to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to communicate. And if our friendship is solid as it was before we had sex, then we should be able to talk about it. And there's a whole nother segment on this too. But couples need to start talking about the kind of sex y'all be having. You know what I'm saying? Because one of y'all be thinking that one is really getting down and putting down, and the other one be thinking like, damn, he ain't doing shit. So anyway, but that's a whole nother subject. But at the end of the day, you need to communicate. It will change your life. Be 100% transparent. When y'all always say keep it 100, people really don't be keeping it 100. They be keeping it 20%. But keep it 100
Keep it
and just have that conversation. Listen, you and I both know what we did last night. And don't even try to go there and try to say, well, you came on to me and you did it to me. Listen,
okay,
this one we gonna move forward. It can't never happen again. Now y'all can say that, but the shit can happen again. So you either gotta say, if we want our friends to, sometimes you gotta move away. You gotta have some distance to be able to come back and be grown, or you just get be grown and on there. I know y'all seen Best Man's Wedding. That was his whole homeboy. Okay, that he damn near wanted to kill, but he was smashing this girl the whole time. So he was giving her the love and the empathy and the sympathy ass that she wasn't getting from him cheating on her. So at the end of the day, for him to find that out just before they got married was a whole nother level. But he loved her enough to say, I was a cheat dog.
I want to go into that at some point. That's gonna be a segment we're gonna talk about. But I want you guys to like and subscribe on the video. Yeah. And leave the shit in the comments. I want to know what you guys think about that. Yeah. And then my question is, guys, have you experienced this? And then if you have, what happened? Yeah. Were you guys friends, then you fucked, or were you fucked and then just became friends? Either way, how did that friendship work? Did it dissolve? Did it blossom? What the fuck happened? Then the other side of it is that if you guys were friends and you fuck and you're not fucking no more, but you're friends and you moved on and you bring people, you got new partners, you tell those new partners, hey, we're best friends, but we fuck. That's a question we want to talk about.
Or do you forever keep it a secret and then you gotta have that awkwardness all the time?
I fucking hate that personally. I mean, I'd rather know than not know, but that's how I take it. But anyway, y'all, listen, like and subscribe. Leave it in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about our shit. We got some more shit, hot fire coming for y'all later on. We're going to have a live. We want y'all to chime in and talk to us, see what the fuck we talking about. God damn it. You heard me. We're going to have a good time in this motherfucker. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.